What up, though? You are listening to another episode of Dead End Gaming. I am 130 of your host tonight. Tyler is out this week. She'll be back next week. BZ 430, as always, episode 147. Appreciate you guys listening. Appreciate you guys watching. And like I said, always, I am 130. We got. It's a trio crew tonight. You know what I'm saying? We got the homie Granddad Willie with us.
Granddaughter, 1,000 Hours, album of the century. COVID negative, nigga.
There you go.
I'm back.
There you go. And producer extraordinaire Bloodbath.
Kev and this bitch.
Hey.
Also COVID negative.
Nigga, but you ain't had it.
Also
Don't count.
COVID negative.
You can't say that if you ain't had it before,
Right.
nigga.
Also COVID negative.
I thought he was saying something that normal people can always say.
Right. Man, you know what I'm saying? I got my vaccines, you know what I'm saying? I'm good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But new listeners, this show is separated into three parts. We do first part, we do one gotta go. I mean, not one gotta go, Jesus Christ.
No, we don't.
Games we
not.
played. First part, second part, news and topics. And then third part, one gotta go or scenario and live question queue from you guys. So with that being said, Bloodbath, what you been playing?
All right. This week I mix it up a little bit because the beta for Windjammers 2 came out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm playing a little bit of Windjammers 2. I'm not that great yet, but it's really fun. It feels fluid. When the game finally drops, I think it's supposed to drop later on in the year, I'll be excited because this beta has been fun. I originally, everybody's played the original Windjammers. It's old as shit, but I guess it had a competitive scene and they was able to talk somebody into making a Windjammers 2. So it's been fun. And I suggest everybody to at least try it, see what they think of it. The beta is on PlayStation and PC right now. So played that. I've been played a little bit of Apex. It was not that bad. I think I'm back in the groove now. So.
You getting back in the swing of things now, huh?
Yeah. I'm all right now. Cause the other week I had nothing but negative things to say. What else? I played 2K per usual. Always got to say I played some 2K. So that's mandatory. Always playing some 2K. We should be able to, the team is almost back together now. Because last week I had to tell people my cousin didn't get his internet. Now my cousin has internet now. So the team should be back ASAP.
Mm-hmm.
Then what else I played? Go ahead.
I was saying, you said the team should be back, and we be on the lookout for streams on this Dead End channel too of us playing too. So be on the lookout for that, y'all. Yep.
Definitely. And then I've been playing Assassin's Creed Origins.
What you think?
It's fun. Like I said, I started it last week. It's still fun. I'm still a black person in the game. I can't complain about that.
Can't complain about that at all.
Exactly. I think there's a lot of light-skinned people in the game, but they're not white because you can tell when you're talking to a white person. So
I got you.
They have a Greek accent. It's different than the Egyptian or African accent. So far it's been fun. I just started finally doing assassin shit. I finally got my hidden blade the other day. Mm-hmm. Before I didn't even have no Assassin's Creed shit. But I mean, it is since it's Assassin's Creed Origins is setting the tone for why they do everything they do. But yeah, I finally started doing some Assassin-y type shit just recently in the game. But it's fun. I'm gonna make sure I beat it. So I could play Odyssey, but I'm having a good time with it. Almost like Assassin's Creed games, but it's very different from the other ones. So I could definitely see the new direction they're going in, and they've kept up with. And what else? I think I played some KO City. Pretty sure I played some a little bit of KO City. You know what I'm saying? Crew Shiesty, still holding down. Still one of the best crews in the game. I think that's it.
That's it. All right, I go next. So, yeah, I've been playing. Y'all saw me stream. I was that Saturday. I came back down 3-1 in the NBA Finals, and I came back and won. I streamed that on Saturday. A little Saturday hooping session action on my channel of some 2K with my player and my career guy. What else? I played Sniper Elite 4. I was playing that, man. I was on Game Pass heavy this week. Played Sniper Elite 4. That shit is fun. I'm like, and they got the updated too. I guess they updated for the PS5 and Xbox Series X one. So I was like, well, shit, it's on Game Pass. Let me download and play it. So yeah, that shit it's kind of fun. It kind of reminds me of like a great value version of Metal Gear, but just kind of emphasizes on sniping, if that makes sense. Because you prefer not to go through these missions not being seen. If you are seen and you just want to fight, you can do that, but that's not preferred. But I like to snipe and be tactical and shit like that. So playing that was cool. Huh?
No, you don't.
With this, why do you think I love Metal Gear so much? Like, I love Metal Gear. That's one of my favorite games. So that's why I like Sniper Elite 4, because it just puts me in that tactical, part of it. Where now, if it's a games where I can just go all ham, don't get it twisted, Kevin. I can do that too. I love that too. But yeah, I fucks with Sniper Elite 4, man. I like that game. I finally finished Dishonored, the first one. So I just started playing the second one a little bit today. I feel like that's a game. I want to stream that game, but I feel like I'm telling you, I'll be kicking ass in that shit. So like, I feel like if I like stream it, I won't be focused on the chat. I'll be like so paying attention to the game so much. But I definitely would like to stream that game because it's dope as hell. It's fun. What else? I said 2K already. I played some Destiny 2 with my godson. What else I played? Oh yeah, of course. I played Gears with Granddad. We getting through Gears 4.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I think we
done.
We almost done. We in Act 4, and I know 4. Act 5 only have Act 4 has 5 chapters, and Act 5 has 4 chapters. So I don't know. We getting through this thing, man. Me and Granddad was happy because no more damn RoboCops. We're not fighting RoboCops no more.
We're fighting real monsters again, like we should be.
Yes, it's taking us back to the first 3 Gears that we love. So it's like, okay, because I was thinking we was gonna be fighting RoboCops this whole damn game. I'm like, oh man, come on. But no,
I was confused during y'all stream because I thought y'all said y'all was playing Dance Dance Revolution last week.
Oh, shut up,
man! I got in there.
Oh,
I was playing Gears.
No.
Stop
there was
it.
not one dance floor in sight.
Not at all.
The whole stream.
Yeah,
we was dancing on corpses after we shot them bitches up. That's what we was doing.
Yes, stop it. Stop. But anyway, yes, we was getting through Gears, man. We had to save Marcus. We thought Marcus. Granddad kept killing off Marcus. Granddad was like killing off Marcus.
Wait,
man.
what you mean?
When he got scooped up by that little creature thing, you're like, oh, he dead. He dead. We ain't gonna find him. He dead. I'm like, come on, man.
Because they be killing main characters left and right, bro. You know the series, bro.
They killed
like 4 main characters in this whole series already. How am I supposed to expect old ass Marcus not to be the next one to go, bro?
Old ass Marcus.
No way, Marcus. No way, Marcus.
That man is on the chopping block, and you know it. It's gonna happen at some point.
It's not gonna happen, man. They ain't gonna kill off Marcus.
Your boy is about to bite the bullet. He about to kick the bucket. This boy is about to rest in peace. Word to the Undertaker. I'm just saying.
They not gonna kill off Marcus, man. Leave Marcus alone.
Hey man, they kill off my boy. They killing off your boy at some point, bro. R.P. Dom.
Right. R.P. Dom. Of course I played Wildlands. Y'all saw me play. I streamed that Sunday night with Bell and Black. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, that always be fucking wild and crazy. And what else? And I think that's it. I'm trying to think, is anything else on Game Pass I was playing? But yeah, I think that's it. That's all I played. What about you, Granddad? Yes. Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yes, Isaiah's right. I knew it was something I was forgetting. I'm gonna start making a list for these now when I do these with games I've been playing. Back for Blood. I played the Back for Blood beta with Isaiah and another cool dude. It was actually a new it was just somebody I was randomly playing with, and I forgot his name. I don't know if Isaiah remember his name, but yeah, I was playing with him and stuff, him and Isaiah, and that shit was crazy. That game is definitely made for co-op. Like I can't see myself playing that game like by myself. Like now, if I play it, I'm gonna have to play with Isaiah. I'm gonna have to play with one of y'all or whatever. Like that's a co-op. That game is made for co-op. Mm-hmm. So yeah, Back for Blood was definitely. I can't wait for that to drop on Game Pass when that comes out because I'm definitely copping that one. So that's all I played. So what about you, Granddad?
Yeah. So like I said, we played Gears 4. Hopefully, I think 2 more streams will be done with Gears 4. But yeah, I'm really liking it a lot more now, especially since we're done with the robots. But dope game. Also played some Apex. Did pretty well. Actually, I had one match where both of my teammates like quit, but I just said I'm gonna stay around. And I actually made it to the second to last squad. It was 2 squads left, and it was me and then the rest of the squad. And I had a Kraber, and I sniped 2 of the squads, but they had a seer as the third one who I couldn't find, and he found me, and he ended up killing me. So I thought I was about to solo dub it for the first time, but
man, that'd have been crazy.
That goddamn seer just ruined the whole goddamn thing. So play some of that. Play some Mortal Kombat 11. Combat League still going on. I played it because Evo was just recently, so and I was watching a lot of Evo with MK11. But I'm at demigod status now, so I'm doing pretty good, getting my skills up. Also play some Guilty Gear Strive for Fighting Game Friday. I haven't done one of those in a while. Played that. Figured out I'm a Faust main. I started with a Zato 1, but now I'm gravitating towards Faust. Really like his gameplay. It's quirky. He's got a lot of range moves, projectiles, a lot of just stuff that kind of keeps you on your toes. And he's just a really unique character. So yeah, I'm really digging Guilty Gear Strive a lot more. Finished Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I finished that game. Great game for PS5. If you have one, you haven't played it yet, I suggest it highly. Really good game. Played, I think for we played, was it Knockout City? Yeah, we played Knockout City. I think this past Tuesday. Because I think I streamed it.
Me and you?
Yeah, me, you, and Isaiah.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, that was the past Tuesday.
Because I remember me.
Yeah. That was Tuesday though. So yeah, that doesn't count. So yeah, because I already mentioned that. I also played in the Black Gamer League Smash tournament that was this past Saturday. Appreciate Kev. Kev got an alley-oop that when he put me onto it. And I said, I got some time. So I played in that. And mind you, I hadn't played Smash in a minute, so I wasn't at my top peak level, but I played. I lost, but it was good.
I told this nigga to practice for the
first
people
of all,
listening.
Well, here's the thing. So I played with my first match. I played against someone called, I think his name was Strato, and I started off with Bowser Jr. He had a Cloud. I started off with Bowser Jr. Because I know playing with Yoshi against the Cloud is a death sentence because Yoshi is terrible against sword characters. So I did Bowser Jr. at first, and I did okay, but I was like, all right, let me go to Banjo because I think Banjo will be a better fight. And the second match, I was actually winning, but then his internet lagged. I guess he was playing on Wi-Fi, and it dropped out the match. So he lagged once, and then he lagged, and he dropped out the entire match when I was winning. And that threw my momentum off. And then when we played again, he ended up winning the second match because he had it was just this weird lag going on when playing against him. But I think he actually got pretty far in the tournament, but I don't know if he won. And then I played. My little brother was actually in the tournament too. I had him put on. And we actually ended up playing each other in losers, and we went back and forth, but he ended up getting the dub. And then I think he played like one more round, and he ended up getting knocked out. But it was fun, and it was good to be back in the tournament. I ain't played in an online tournament in some time, especially since I've been doing the CPU Cup slot. But it's good to actually be back in the tournament. So I might do more. I want to do some more. I mean, Mortal Kombat tournaments are like few and far between too, unless you at a big tournament. But I'm gonna try to get back into the tournament scene somehow. Because it was nice to kind of like get and play with other players and stuff like that. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I play a little bit of Mario Kart, and that's it.
All right, well, that'll do it for the games that we played. Yeah, man, I gotta start. I'm gonna have to start doing a shout out to Eric V. I'm gonna have to start creating a list of stuff that I played because I be forgetting about 3 or 4 games I didn't play. People be reminding. Isaiah reminded me in the chat. I'm like, damn. I sure did play that with y'all. But all right, on to news and topics. So first news, of course we all, if you've not been in the gaming world, we all know that, Hades released on PlayStation and Xbox this past Friday of this recording, which was, what was that? The 13th, August 13th. It officially released digitally and physically for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. And it was on Xbox. It was on Game Pass on Xbox. It came out on this Friday, and then it released, digitally and physically for PlayStation in the stores and everything. And then 93% of Hades box sales are from PlayStation, which is because, like I mentioned before, it came out on Game Pass for Xbox. So most people will be like, well, why go purchase it when I can just play it right here on Game Pass? Which is interesting because I don't know. And I think they mentioned this in here too, Kevin, about how much Microsoft paid the company of how much they paid Hades for, to put it on.
They said that was speculation. They said they don't know how much Microsoft pays people to put their stuff on Game Pass. So that was part of the speculation. So
yeah.
I've been seeing a bunch of people talking about Game Pass on Twitter. It was a whole debate on Twitter earlier. It was like, does Game Pass help games or not? That was really the debate. That's why I posted the articles and stuff with good answers because we really don't know.
I mean, you mean help games as far as sales?
Why? Yes. Do they help people get sales? So you mentioned Hades and how Hades was on Game Pass for a minute and it got eyes, but it didn't get sales. It was only like 7% sales on the Xbox. 7 is nothing.
Outriders was a day one. When Outriders came out, Outriders was day one on Game Pass because I was this close to buying it for PS5, and when I found out, like I think they announced it like a week before the game came out. Because I remember I was just thinking I was gonna purchase the game, on PlayStation because I'm thinking it was gonna be for sale when it comes out. But like a week before it came out, Microsoft was like, Outriders is gonna be on Game Pass day one. I was like, bet I ain't spending those $60-$70 on it. Then I'm just gonna play it on Game Pass. And
you and everybody else said that apparently. The Outriders devs, they said that they haven't received any royalty payments yet from Square Enix for the game that came out months ago. So they said that they think that Square Enix ain't made the money back on the game yet.
Nope.
But the issue is that game wasn't all that no way. So nobody really plays that game no more. So it's kind of like, I don't think in that instance, I don't think that was Game Pass's fault. You know what I'm saying? I think that was the game.
So you blame the developers for Outriders and stuff more so.
I blame the game more than Game Pass in that situation. Because like the Square Enix argument was, well, if we put it on Game Pass, we should be able to get some type of player base that by the time we take it off Game Pass, they'll want to buy it and keep playing it. Like I get the idea was to get people addicted. Problem is, when the game launched, remember it wasn't working?
Mm-hmm.
People couldn't play it. So it had a bad launch. And I feel like nobody's mentioning that in this argument. Well, Game Pass sucks because this game dropped day one on Game Pass and it didn't get its money back. Bitch, it was broke. What you talking about? Like,
I think just like Cyberpunk, I think that game was broke for the previous gen system because I mean I never had no issues playing it on the newer Xbox, and I know a couple other homies who had it on PS5 or in other Xbox as well. They didn't have no issue or PC, but folks that had like that was playing on Xbox One or PS4, I had a homie of mine. He was complaining about that shit every day. He tried to get on. It was always choppy. It was always glitchy and stuff. So I think in that situation, I think they should have made Outriders and Cyberpunk strictly for the next gen. Like that should have been like a game for next gen. Just as my opinion. That's just what I think, and that's just from what I saw from the outside looking in, or just from what I know the people that have different systems were saying about the games.
Yeah, but then on the flip, games like GTA 5, they went on Game Pass and they came off Game Pass, and they said they had a sales boost as soon as they left Game Pass because they used that model of we'll get people hooked, then we'll leave, and they'll. So it's like,
but that's GTA.
Right,
it might help then. That sounds like that might help then.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's really it's really how you like to frame it and like what your perspective is on games and Game Pass in general. But like I don't think the Game Pass is hurting games. I think that it all comes down to your game. Was your game good, and did it make people want to keep playing it? Yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah, and also kind of on that same, a good little segue. Did you just posed the question about, is Game Pass helping games? Look what happened with Grand Theft Auto 5. It was on Game Pass for like about 2 or 3 months. It went off Game Pass. The sales went up after it left Game Pass. So
crazy.
It goes to
it's almost like I didn't say that. That's wild.
Yeah.
You totally just said that, but he didn't say it.
No, I was just segueing to one of the topics, the other topics.
But hold on, before that segue, because you just completely this man Kev said the exact same thing.
I was just
You said the exact same thing.
He thought it was me, Willie. He thought he was
Kevin
walked in the barbershop thinking he was about to say some shit.
Kevin Alley.
I wasn't going to catch that. He said the same thing I said. I do that shit all day, B. I know when niggas repeating me.
No, that wasn't it.
I know what a simile sounds like, nigga.
I was just segueing into one of the other topics. That's all I was doing. All I was doing. Go ahead, Granddad.
No. But no, I agree with what y'all saying. And with Game Pass, like I see Game Pass as sort of like, you remember back in the day when you had like the demo disc and stuff like that, you can like demo again. I see Game Pass and there's nothing but a big ass demo library that you can actually play the game in for. So in some cases, depending on the game, if the game is good, I get like KO City. Like if they so happen to have I got KO City on Game Pass. If they just so happen to pull it off Game Pass, I'm gonna go buy KO City because I think it's a really good game and it's really fun and I play with other people. But a game like Outriders is also another game that I got on Game Pass. I ain't touched that game in Lord knows how long because it's just like, okay, it's cool. I got it for Game Pass. I don't see myself going to buy it. And the same thing with like other games. Like, so I think Game Pass is a great service for older games and then for you to test out new games like that. But it's really up to the game if it's good enough. Because GTA 5 is a game that's been like out forever, and it's and there's a lot of people who probably didn't want to shell out the money or say I haven't played GTA 5 yet, but now let me try it because it's on Game Pass, and they got hooked to it because of how great the online is and the experience is. Now they're saying I gotta have this game. That's smart, but it's just a matter of like I said, how good is your game? And for the company that for Square, the company that made Outriders that didn't get no royalties, I mean it's kind of like streaming. If you think about it, with music, it's on Apple Music, it's on Game Pass, everybody can get it easy, but you ain't gonna get a lot of money. You ain't gonna recoup a lot of that money. But if you got a good project or a good album, like you got a good game, people are willing to go and buy the vinyl or buy the physical or whatever way that you can actually get that recoup. That stage of Game Pass is for people to have an opportunity to invest in what game you have. And even inside this game, let's say you come out with a sequel and it's not on Game Pass, you proved yourself with that first game on Game Pass, and then on the back end with the second game, if it's good enough, you'll make that money. So you gotta just see it as that. So I don't know. I mean, sorry for Outriders, but it really, like I said, it really wasn't a game that really caught me. I enjoyed it for a little bit, but I didn't have the need to want to go back and play it like that. So, I mean,
it didn't have any staying power. Like when Outriders dropped, everybody was trying to stream it and play it, but like you don't see or hear nothing about Outriders no more. We ain't even heard nothing about no season pass. We ain't heard about no new content.
Expansion.
And the game's been out for months. So how, like, what y'all thought was gonna happen? You thought when I drop this game, y'all, this shit gonna blow up. Streets gonna go crazy when they hit Outriders. Like, nah, bro, you gotta keep that shit going. You gotta add you have some momentum behind that shit. Like,
exactly. Everybody trying to be like Apex. Apex was like a once in a lifetime scenario where they dropped this game out of nowhere, and then it got so big that they started making money because everybody wants to support it and buy all the stuff. But everybody can't be Apex. Can't be Apex. So all these other games coming out are trying to catch that same lightning in the bottle. It ain't gonna happen. So they gotta make good games.
And like, even though we said that like most of Hades like sales came from PlayStation and stuff, and only 7% came from Game Pass, we still don't know if that was bad. Like, technically, it still might be positive for Hades as a whole. Yeah, because all the people on Xbox are probably telling their PlayStation friends like, "Yo, this shit hitting. You should try it." Like, it's still good advertisement. Oh yeah. If people have access to your game, I think it's still good advertisement. So it's like,
but also the game is only like $20. Hades is hella cheap compared to other games. So I paid when I got Hades, I got it on my Switch, but $20 ain't nothing for a game. Especially when I played Hades and I was like, this game is great, but also it has a ton of replay value. Like, you have to literally beat the game 10 times, and it gets harder and harder as you go. So I felt like I got my money's worth before I got halfway through the game. So just to keep being able to play it, and I only shelled out $20, I see why those sales are so high. But at the same time, being on Game Pass is also a win-win because it's like, oh, this game is great, but just in case they pull it, it's only $20. I can go cop that. It's $20. It's not 60. It's not 70. So Hades was in a way better position than Outriders was, because Outriders was charging full price. You're gonna pay $60, $70 full price for a game that's just okay, where you can get it on Game Pass, and then wondering why they ain't making no money. Because nigga, what's the reason for us paying for the game if it ain't worth what you're charging for it? So
yeah. I don't know what you did different, Willie, but halfway through a quarter into your monologue, your mic started to sound like you was underwater.
Blah 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 blah. Hold up.
Yeah.
You was
over here talking about this internet. What's going over there with your internet?
Ain't got nothing.
What's going over there with your connection?
You know what I'm saying? It ain't my internet, it's my microphone, y'all.
Okay.
Now that's good.
We good.
There we go.
It's my microphone.
There we go.
I think it's my core. I think I got an interference on my core. I got like
Easy Kane. He had that car wash mic going on for a second, didn't he? That thing sounded like it was really underwater.
Car wash.
Yeah, you might have bumped it on accident when you were moving your hands or something. Because the cord for my camera is sensitive as fuck.
Yeah.
I tapped that cord on accident, my whole camera turned off. Like that shit dump sensitive.
Yeah, I might be my cord. Now I'm thinking about it because if my thing moves any little bit, it does act up sometimes. So I ain't gonna touch the mic. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah,
you was saying some good shit though.
Right. Yeah, I got my point across in the car wash.
In the
car wash, my point was made.
In the car wash, it was good. You was good. All right. So yeah, speaking of the topic we were just talking about, that I mentioned earlier about Grand Theft Auto sales jumping up since leaving Game Pass, but it wasn't. I was looking, Kevin, and I didn't see nothing about U.S. sales. It was specifically mentioning about UK sales that is gone up. But that's still interesting. I mean, it is literally piggyback literally right off what Granddad just said, about the whole Game Pass, and folks like, okay, this off here. I liked it. I played it for, I think it was on Game Pass for maybe 2 months. I want to say it felt like 2 or 3 months. It was on Game Pass before they pulled it from Game Pass, and sales has gone up. And I think it's because what you said, Granddad. Like people, they like, oh, this shit was good. I tried it out. I like it. It's only, whatever, $10, $15. Let me go ahead and get it or whatever. So I think that probably was the case for a lot of UK, for UK, that folks that played it, that got a chance to really play the game in full and see what it was about, and play the online feature too, because they also had the online feature as well on Game Pass. So I think that was pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say nothing else because Granddad, you said a good bit of it on your bit when you was in the car wash. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. But I'm sticking in with Grand Theft Auto. A trilogy, the remake of the trilogy of Grand Theft Autos, the PS, I think they originally came out on PS2s, right? The San Andreas, Vice City, and then the GTA 3, all gonna be remade. And look, if they don't have this is my thing, right? Because y'all know I've been super critical on the Grand Theft Autos. I never understood the hype of that game, but that online portion of it,
we made chicken wings.
That shit is a whole nother world. So like, I like. They don't, yeah. So I don't care. I don't care. I mean,
you're not gonna be excited.
Yeah. So I mean, it's dope that they're gonna make it. I think they're gonna make it for this current gen. Right?
It's supposed to be on everything. It's supposed to be coming out this fall. They've said everything, including Switch.
Like PS4, PS5. Okay.
They got ports for everything, but they're not gonna have what you want. There's no online in those.
Yeah, and then of course, Grand Theft Auto 5, they releasing like an updated, version, a PS5, Xbox Series X version of their game later on, I think November. And I saw like a video, and I can't remember who tweeted that. It was someone's a tweet. They tweet like a video of how the new frames, the frame rate of the game is gonna look when you play it on PS5. That look crazy, and I think this is just for them, either just something to give the GTA lovers something just to feed on until GTA 6 comes out. If it does comes out, that's how I'm looking at it. I'm like, okay, they're giving us all this remaster stuff. You can play, Vice City and all these other beloved Grand Theft Auto games with the current gen graphics or whatever. And I think that's just something to hold people. Either, like I said, either hold this over into 6 or 6 ain't never coming out. I think Granddad, you said this some months ago. You like, man, 6 ain't never coming out. Like, it ain't gonna. They
don't have to, man. Like, honestly, there's no. I mean, it might. Okay, I would say this. It will probably eventually come out, but they're not in a rush to put out 6 because 5 is making money hand over fist still after all this time. Like that online is doing so well. Like, if I was a business, I was like, why would I spend time making a new game?
That online shit is
when
fucking
this online
fun,
thing
man.
is just making us boatloads of money. Now,
I love that online.
And then on top of that, like you're saying, with the remakes, they're gonna just make another mountain of cash because people are tied to these franchises like Vice City, San Andreas, GTA 3. Those games, depending on who you are, those were a lot of people's first Grand Theft Auto game. So the fact that they get remastered and remade and put on the current gen, and Rockstar's going to do a good ass job with the remakes and they're going to make it look great. So that trilogy is gonna sell extremely well.
This is y'all GTA 6.
Yeah, this is pretty much y'all GTA 6. So
right.
So now, if they're gonna be sold separately or as a bundle, that's the thing. I think if they were, I think they could sell them all separately, and people would buy each and every one of them separately.
Yeah, they would.
But
people love those games. They love those games.
So it's gonna be. And honestly, I'm interested because like I got into GTA 3 is when I started getting into Grand Theft Auto. So and I play all of them: GTA 3, San Andreas, Vice City, and I loved all of them. So I'm definitely interested in getting the remakes. And 5 was, like I said, 5 is done so well. GTA 6 is probably like on like a little pegboard somewhere, but they're not really worried about it. Like I think midway through the PS5 life cycle, we'll get some GTA 6 news. Like probably in the midway point of PS5. I don't think it's a rush for Rockstar to really even think about putting that game out. But I could be wrong. They could spring it on us right after, but I don't think they're working on 6. I think they're gonna just wait.
Yeah, I don't think they are too. I think them updating this GTA 5 and giving us PS5 and Xbox Series X engine type graphics.
Yep.
I think that's them saying, all right, well, hell, this is y'all GTA 6, and they're gonna probably ride that wave for another 2-3 years. And
now the question is, do you think they're gonna give online for those remakes?
Oh no,
you talking about for Talking about for Vice City and them?
Yeah. Do you think you have an online capability for it or no?
I would try it out if they did, but if it's just a story, then I'm good.
Those games didn't have online to begin with. If it's just a remaster, why would they add online?
Because how much money is made. But I'm thinking like, okay,
they're not gonna do that.
But they probably won't do it. They probably won't. You're right.
Yeah, this is nostalgia for everybody. The same way when they made Resident Evil 2 and 3 for me, I was like, holy shit, like. And when they make Resident Evil 4, like, you know, this is all they doing. It's just a money grabber. They know people.
And it's gonna work.
They know those games is heartstrings for people, so they know.
Exactly.
You know, they know what they're doing. So then when they
playing San Andreas,
that's what I'm saying.
Yo, right. I swear, if the drive-through scene ain't in there verbatim, I'm hot. I want 2 number 9s, a number 6 with extra dip. I want all that shit, bro.
All thing I need them to fix is that dirt bike mission. We got to jump on the train and shit.
Oh yeah.
I'm saying, other than that, keep the same.
Yeah, see, yeah, I mean, just think how many people just say what you said, Kevin, how they feel when they saw that, like, oh man, I'm getting San Andreas. Like the people are gonna play the hell out them damn games when they come out. Like they're gonna buy them, even if they separately. Granddad,
if they're separately, they gotta drop them separately. They gotta drop them like within you know, they can't drop them in the same day. But if they drop them the same day, it's gotta be a bundle. But if they are gonna do them separately, they gotta drop them like every 6 months, maybe like 6 months. This one, 6 months.
Yeah, because you feel like if you're remaking it, I'm pretty sure the game is gonna be bigger because you graphically enhancing the game, so that's gonna be a lot more.
The only niggas allowed to drop their old shit with new prices or even drop them on the same day is Nintendo. Nintendo's the only niggas who can get away with it. Nintendo drops 2 Pokemon the same day every year. Well, not every year, but every couple of years. And they also sell you old games at current prices.
At full price and everything. Yeah. Like,
Nintendo's the only niggas who can get away with that. Everybody else getting away with that shit.
They don't mess around, man.
Nintendo gangsters, bro.
Hell yeah, they are.
Nigga, Zelda Breath of the Wild is still $60. They don't care.
They said, oh, you want that Skyward Sword? $60. Nigga, that game is almost like 6-7 years old. They said, and you gonna play it, right?
Beans make a good point. So they probably might just do it all in one bundle. Granddad, he said if Mass Effect can make all 3 in their game 60.
I mean, GTA they can do it, but will they? They can, but will they?
But will they? I think they will. I think they will.
Because you're thinking, okay, if they do that and they drop it as a bundle, that's going to be a big ass game file though to download. Well, I don't know. That's going to be huge. That's going to take up a lot of memory if they're remaking it and it's going to be the same size as well, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's what it is. We'll see. You know, I think they can do that. I think they'll do that. All right. So next topic. Oh man, boy, oh boy. So I think Kevin, I could have swore you called them out before too. They was gonna always keep their name out on some shit. Activision, they back. Activision Blizzard lawsuit accused Riot Games of stalling on demands. I swear, man, Bloodbath, you this is why you produce extraordinary, because I swear you damn Nostradamus on this shit, man. I swear, I feel like they was gonna be they name out again on some bullshit, and here it is again. It's reported by AX that the government press release reports that the DFEH, Department of Fair Employment and Housing, asked the Los Angeles Superior Court to compel Riot Games to comply with a June 4th court order required the company to send a notice of its workers about their rights to speak with the government agency, which I mean, which is crazy because I was back in 2019, right? Back in 2019, yeah, the reports that followed the company-wide investigation of the sexual harassment that went on with Riot Games back in 2019. I think that we spoke about that we also talked about on this
we
show
talked about it.
as well. And you know, and I think back then they had announced a settlement with over 100 women, which was crazy, who had waived their claims to the rights to notice to the government action. So
they had a whole walkout and everything. So,
yep. I would say we talked about that.
We talked about all of this. Now,
like,
what's crazy is the only reason Activision Blizzard's name is in it this week is because the same people suing them is the same people who are also the ones that sued Riot.
Right.
That's the only reason.
Right.
Like, there was like,
That's right.
they said you remember the people that sued Activision Blizzard? Right. Also sued Riot.
Right. Because they filed it on, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, was it like July 18th? It was like a couple of weeks ago. It was like July, late July. Recent. It was like late July when they filed that suit against
July 20th.
Okay, so I remember. Yeah.
Basically, they just saying that Riot got their employees scared to be able to come out now. And I see why, because it also reported that like Riot had hired like the anti-union busting people to shut down any talks of unions or people trying to band together. So Riot hired them, and then Activision Blizzard hired that same law firm recently once they got caught up in the news recently. So Riot been trying to silence their employees. They still ain't got rid of forced arbitration. They haven't really changed anything.
Nope.
At all. They just been hoping the news will fly by. And then after people sued Activision, they said, wait a minute, now that we hot, now y'all know about us. These niggas at Riot still ain't got better. That's they was they said, this we hot, we're gonna point the finger over at Riot.
Right.
Man, now, Riot back in the news. This and they thought shit was sweet. This and they thought they could peek their head outside.
Is it okay? Oh damn, we got sued.
I'm like, damn man. It's like Kevin caught it every time. Like, man, watch. They gonna be in some bullshit. This shit ain't over. And this is most stuff coming out every damn time.
It's like a broken record at this point, bro. It's over and over again. Come on, when does the carousel stop and this craziness just end? But I don't think it's gonna end anytime soon.
No,
it's gonna happen. It's not. Give it another week or two, they're gonna be back in the news with some other bullshit.
It's because they don't care at their core. Do you remember whenever shit like this happens, they make statements oh, we're gonna change, we're gonna try to fix things, we're gonna create we're gonna ongoing conversations about women in the workplace and respect and comfort, and then a year later the employees will be absolutely nothing has changed. So that shows that they don't care. They just wanted that they had a good PR team to make it sound like they cared, but they don't care. On the day-to-day level, they don't care. So now it's just now they're getting caught not caring, but it's what's all that shit y'all was saying about change, but y'all ain't changed nothing. So what y'all really doing? And all these companies keep getting caught up in the same thing, day after day. Somebody's getting called out for being caught in the past, but not fixing it. That's what happened with Ubisoft, and now Ubisoft is back in the news too, because one of Ubisoft's thing is Ubisoft Singapore. Mm-hmm. They're saying that they could be getting sued next for sexism and harassment lawsuits and discrimination. And they said Singapore has laws, but Singapore don't play that shit. Singapore, if you get caught up in lawsuits for stuff like that in Singapore, they'll shut your shit down.
Yeah, fuck yeah. And speaking of getting caught up over stuff you did in the past, Apex, David Klain, the lead game designer.
That was good.
The lead game designer of Apex Legends recently fired for his past post on an old blog post where he posted some both sexist and racist comments, which ended up coming to light, and he ended up getting fired for it. So I know when we talk about Apex, for the most part is always in a good light. But this one is pretty it's a bad one. It's a bad one. Yeah.
The designer called women morons and equated Africans with animals.
Man, dude,
bro.
These comments from 2007, and they came back to haunt him.
What's crazy is usually when people get caught up in something like this, it's when they were young, or
right.
If there was a teenager or something.
Right. Do you?
The problem is This nigga was 27.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You a grown ass
He was a
man.
grown
Like,
ass
This nigga was older than I am, right? Still older than I am right now, saying racist
Right.
and sexist stuff
Nigga
on the
was
internet.
pushing
being
30,
like,
just
It's
being
like-
racist and
it's not like he was 10 years old on Twitter.
no,
You know what I
right.
mean?
He wasn't no 12, 13. You was
Right.
a grown ass. You had a mortgage probably, sir.
Dude.
Saying shit like this and being like, "Oh, it was so long ago. That was, I'm not like that no more." Nigga, I don't know, bro. What's your 27?
27. You know what you say.
You
You know what you mean when you say stuff, bro. Like
That's what it's like,
27.
look.
Come on now.
You knew damn well what you was doing, and it hurts because he was one of the lead, like he was like one of the lead game designer of Apex. So like whenever there was an Apex press conference and news coming out, he was the face of it because he's like the lead of the game. Everything has to come through him. So it's like if he's the head of your game and he's caught up saying racist and sexist things, it's like, well, shit, we got to get rid of our leader, low key.
Yeah.
So like it kind of put Apex and like Respawn in a bad place. Because Respawn was like, shit, we got to get rid of this nigga. It's like we got to find a new leader too. But it's his fault. He came out saying that like he kind of saw it coming. He understands why he got fired, but he's still upset why he got fired. But it's like, dog.
Oh my God. Like,
you know what you did.
you know what you did, dude. You a grown ass man. You know
Right.
what you did.
He was grown as
hell.
Yes, dog.
You
Like,
can't be
come
doing
on.
this at those ages.
You
like I
can't be
said,
salty. You can't be salty or surprised that the shit then caught up with you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I give you until 22, 23 maybe. By the time you hit 25, nigga, all the bullshit stop. Bro, you grown, nigga. Nah, come on now.
You'll get no more excuses.
No more excuses, bro. You're a quarter of the century, bro. You better get your ass together, bro. Nah, you lived long enough to know what's right and wrong, what you shouldn't be saying around here. Like,
he was a whole. Once you reach a quarter, it's like
once you get that quarter,
you know better than that. You know
bruh,
better than that.
You ain't a dime out here. You ain't a nickel. You know, you ain't a penny, bro. You a whole ass quarter, nigga.
He knew better than that. And now he want to act surprised. Like now he knows better than that. He should knew better than that when he did.
He know better because that Apex check about to stop. He know better now.
Yep, that is true.
You know, it'd be crazy. He over the Activision Blizzard.
Oh no!
They gonna hire that nigga.
Hey, Granddad, talk about a plot getting thicker. Talk about the plot getting thicker,
They
boy.
cannot hire that nigga. They need all the help they can get. If they hire him, it's over for them, dog. Because it's like
they're gonna be bold. We can change him. Watch.
They need to change themselves first. Trying to change other people,
bro.
If they hire, like, I'm not saying he should never work again, but he can't work in no big name company that's caught up in some foolishness.
Nah, he can't. Nah, he gonna be working for like some indie developer at this point. Or he got to start his own development company at this point.
Yeah, it's a wrap for him.
Hope he saved his money.
I remember when I was reading news about this, because like it started coming out like last week, a little bit after our show came out. I was like, damn, it was from 2007. No, that's a long time ago. Maybe he changed. But then when I kept doing my research and I found out, hold up, he was old when he said this shit. Nah, fuck that, nigga.
Right.
07 don't mean nothing if he was 27.
Right. Bruh.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. You want to go to a commercial real quick, and then we come back and do one gotta go on question?
Sure. All right, y'all. We're going to run that 60-second ad break. So if you're a subscriber, you're going to stick with us. If not, we will see you soon. But if you want to be in the question queue, get up in there now. Because we got one gotta go, and then that right after. So we don't want no bullshit. All right, see y'all in a minute.
All right. So this week's one gotta go. I did not come up with myself. I found it on Twitter, and it was too good to not use here. So this week's one gotta go. It comes from it looks like the people, they call themselves, pull it on the top, I can read it. They call themselves the Blurred Cartels, like the Black Dirt Cartel.
Oh, 24/7 in the back. What up, FIFO?
What up, FIFO? They got they had a one gotta go like classic black movies.
Okay.
All right. They got Friday, Don't Be a Menace, The Last Dragon, House Party. Friday,
Don't Be a Menace.
Don't Be a Menace, The Last Dragon, Friday.
Don't Be a Menace.
Go.
Don't Be a Menace.
Don't Be a Menace.
Don't Be a Menace?
Could
Yeah,
go.
don't be missing go.
I can't let
Could
go.
go?
Don't be missing go.
Bruh, the quotables that me and my homies did from so long from Don't Be a Menace, I can't let it go, bro. We have so many quotables we use in real life, bro. I can't.
Don't be a menace.
So
don't be a menace.
Don't
be a menace.
All right, look, this is tough.
House party staying. I know one thing. House party's fucking
House
staying.
Party and Friday are staying. I had
House
to say
Party and Friday are the safest movies on the list.
So I had to say reluctantly, I had to say
House
Last
Party.
Dragon.
Even Envy Dub said House Party. Yeah, you must be young, bro.
House Party, bro. House Party ain't
Hell
going
no.
nowhere.
House Party ain't going no fucking where. I'll tell you that.
Off Robin Harris alone, House Party ain't going nowhere, bro. What you mean?
When he finally came home, and he was still up.
Oh no, Last Dragon. See, that's my era. Last Dragon. That was my kid era watching that. So that's not going anywhere. That's nostalgia for me. But Don't Be a Menace. Don't Be a Menace is going. The only reason why don't get it twisted. Just because I'm picking Don't Be a Menace don't mean I don't like the movie. Don't get me wrong. Don't Be a Menace was funny as fuck during the time. But I will be honest now. It definitely, and I guess because it's, the movies that it was making fun of.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I watched that movie like maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and it didn't hit as much as it did back when it came out in '96. And like I said, I don't know, it's just because that movie was great for that time. I feel like Don't Be a Menace was great for that time. Like, it was funny as fuck for its time. It ain't as funny now, in my opinion. I feel like it don't hold up as much as it does now.
I'll say this: when I get text messages, my phone says message.
So,
right there,
clearly, that movie has to stay,
bro. The whole swamp, bro,
gotta go.
the whole scene when he's in jail, he's talking to the Muslim who's eating pork, bro.
Red fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish,
knick-knack, paddywhack, get a dog a bone, 2000 party, oops, out of time, my bacon smelling.
Don't be a menace, gotta go. Don't be a menace,
bro, that movie gotta stay, bro.
Honestly,
the whole toothpick barbecue scene, bro. The toothpick barbecue scene, bro. Come on, bro.
Don't be a menace, gotta go.
Oh, come on now.
Look, the people voted. Don't be a menace. Yeah, there you go. They hit the poll. Yes.
Nah, man.
Last Dragon's gotta go.
Last Dragon. I gotta say Last Dragon.
No. Yes, because y'all didn't grow up with that shit.
Last Dragon.
Y'all didn't grow up with that shit.
No.
The Glow, Bruce Lee,
hit y'all.
Look,
show enough,
bro.
That shit is.
Look,
man.
We not saying Last Dragon ain't a classic. It's definitely a classic.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying Don't Be a Menace is not either. Like,
but man,
if I had to pick, that's the reason why I'm picking Don't Be a Menace.
Yeah,
I feel like it don't hold up like the rest of them did. Like, yes, man.
Man.
Show enough.
Don't Be a Menace.
One of the best. It's like one of the best like villains, man. What are you talking about? Show enough.
Show enough is one of the best villains.
Am I the meanest? Show enough.
Am I the baddest? Show enough.
He told that fool to kiss my Converse. Come on, man. Y'all kid. Y'all.
As far as hood movie, Show Enough is one of the best villains.
We respect Show Enough out here, bro.
Yeah, man.
I respect Show Enough.
He said, "Where's your son?" Fucking came in. He wrecked their whole pizza shop up. Where's your son? Like, man, come on, man. Show Enough alone is not. Last Dragon is not leaving because of Show Enough. Hell, and then Vanity Fine Ass. Come on, stop it,
bro. You're not saying nothing we don't know out here. I'm just saying.
No, I'm just saying. People, I'm talking to the people.
Right. I'm just saying, bro.
I'm talking to people in the chat that was quick to say Last Dragon. Like, that movie still holds.
Look, you can't say Last Dragon though.
Willie Hutch singing his ass off on the damn soundtrack. Come on, the soundtrack alone. Willie Hutch singing his ass off. Come on, stop it.
It's a good movie.
They ain't never had the glow.
Compared to the other ones,
thank you, Saquon. They ain't never had the glow, man. Last Dragon is not going nowhere.
All right, so now it begs the question: which one would have to stay out of these four?
Friday.
House Party.
Friday.
You putting House Party above Friday?
House Party. The House Party, because it's another kind of nostalgia thing for me. Because that was like really big in the late 80s, early 90s. You know, that was before I was able to go to
that was in class act.
Yeah, before I was able to go to clubs, house parties was the thing to do. Like we house parties, and then the fact that they had like, and at our house parties, whoever was the rappers, they used to always battle. They used to have DJ contests and shit. Man, so house parties spoke to me in so many ways. So that's staying. To me, that's staying over everything. That's staying over every damn thing.
But Friday is probably the most quotable black movie. Like, people can name that movie from start to finish, like, without fail. That movie has House Party is a close second for me because House
Party. It was great, man.
It's great. It's
really between those two. It's between House Party and Friday.
man.
But I'm putting Friday
Damn.
still.
I'm putting Friday though.
Yeah, I'm Friday. A house party is staying.
I low key fuck with Class Act more than House Party.
Nah, Class Act's good, but nah, it ain't better than House Party.
No, it ain't no.
Class Act
Party.
Class Act kind of got weak around the end of the movie. It did.
It did.
It got weak around the end of the movie.
ridiculous.
It got kind of crazy.
It's still weird seeing Tommy, R.I.P. Tommy, seeing him play like a gangster. Like after watching him on Martin for so many years,
Right.
And on Harlem Nights, it was so weird seeing him play like a gang. He wasn't selling it to me. He was not selling it to me. Him being a gangster.
Right.
I feel it. Well, yeah, that was this week's one. Gotta go. I didn't know what everybody's answer was going to be, but I knew it was going to lead to good discourse. The people in the chat, hopefully, y'all have seen all the movies that I mentioned.
If you have not seen those movies, go watch them because all the movies are classics.
Luckily, it's just us this week because remember, if Eric still would have been here, he wouldn't have seen none of the movies.
He wouldn't have seen one of the movies.
It'd be like I ain't seen one of. He probably would have saw one. He probably would say I seen one of them, and that was.
He probably only seen Friday.
Probably.
He probably only seen Friday. He'd be like, "What's a class act?" Damn it.
Like, bro.
You know what I count as like a hood movie, low key, but it's not. What? Rush Hour 1. I feel like every black person seen Rush Hour 1.
Okay, this is another unpopular opinion. Me personally, I prefer Money Talks over all the Rush Hours. I feel like Chris Tucker. I feel like his comedy. Yes. I feel like Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan. That whole it seemed forced to me. Like Chris Tucker was not funny to me in Rush Hours, but in Money Talks.
Yeah, Money Talks
man, his comedy on Money, his comedy timing on Money Talks was impeccable. I feel like it was the best. But I feel like in Rush Hour, it was just kind of like, all right, I'm doing this movie with this Asian dude. Let me try to I feel like they tried to force a lot of funny, especially in Rush Hour 2 and 3. I feel like it was definitely forced.
Rush Hour 1 is hard though. Rush Hour 2 and 3, I can see where you're going, but Rush Hour 1?
Rush Hour, but see, the thing with the Rush Hour movies is Chris Tucker had to kind of like straddle that line of being a comedian, but also sort of like a action star.
Yeah, I feel like in Money Talks, he wasn't doing that.
Yeah,
it was natural. Money Talks was more natural. It was more natural. I swear to God, it was. Yeah.
So
Money Talks. It was the way he just kept lying. He just kept lying through the whole movie. Victor Jr. What?
Man, Money Talks was good. That was great, man. When Rush Hour came, it was just kind of like,
yeah, but he got that bag with Rush Hour, so he did.
Oh yeah. I'm not. Yeah, I mean, not mad at that. Not mad at that.
King Karma said there are better Jackie Chan films out there.
Oh yeah,
of course,
definitely,
absolutely. I'm not debating that. I really like Rush Hour 1 was my shit. I don't know why. It started out so good. It started out with the little girl singing the Mariah Carey, and then the homie walked up to the car.
Thank you, Saquon. See, Saquon, no man. Money Talks is fire. They don't know.
Homie walked up to the car and was like, "What's wrong?" He's like, "Nothing. It's just Rush Hour." And then they just started robbing people. I was like, "This is a great movie." Money Talks is also fire because it started out when Chris Tucker singing that Lou Rawls.
Yes, man. Man, Money Talks is the shit. I love Money Talks.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
We got any questions?
We got Public Enemy B in the spot today.
Okay.
All right, Public Enemy B. I'm about to let you up in here.
A car holder member of Crew Shiesty.
Long time.
Crew Shiesty.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
He's a part of Crew Shiesty. Okay.
Crew Shiesty in the building. Crew Shiesty.
And long time supporter as well. So shout out to you.
All right, Public Enemy B, you are live on the air.
You are on the air.
Let's go.
Your microphone is muted.
You still on mute, Public Enemy.
Still on mute, and you ain't got no visuals. See?
Well, that's fine. The mic is the most important thing.
He ain't shiesty out here.
Uh-oh.
Look, bro, don't be coming at him like that. He been shiesty longer than both of y'all.
Look here. I'm not gonna clown, but Public Enemy B is a big time supporter. He is not going to get clowned.
He's also one half of the greatest tag team in CPU Cup history, the B team. He is also one half of that. I'm just saying.
So he's not gonna get clowned. We're definitely not gonna clown him. We're just gonna say technical difficulties. But unmute your mic. Unmute your mic if you can.
Unmute your mic. We could talk this thing out.
Right.
Stover said, "Is the mic still off?"
Public Enemy B is one of the most like like what's the best word? He's the most like fervent supporter of Hold It Down. Anything Hold It Down puts out, he's the first person that he watches
That's what
every
I'm saying.
episode as soon as
That's what I'm
it
saying,
drops.
man.
And
He
he be
support
That's
doing
what's
everything
up.
with
That's
Dead
what's
End Hip
up.
Hop, Dead End Game, and like public
Yeah.
be making time.
That's
for his
why
content.
we can't clown.
Appreciate that. We
can't
appreciate
clown.
that.
Okay, he's unmuted, but I don't hear him
Oh,
though.
there you
You
go.
off
There
mute.
you go. Off mute.
You off mute. Say something.
Hello, hello.
When is he?
Oh, it's back on
Now
mute.
you went back
now
on
you
mute.
gone. Now you
He
gone.
left.
Uh-oh.
Damn, Public Enemy B.
Damn,
He says, "Sorry, but I had to get that one in here." That's funny. Is he gonna try again? Is he trying again?
Yeah, I don't see him in the queue yet. He'll probably try again. We'll see. I'll keep an eye out. But if anybody else
We'll
want
give
to
you a
ask,
second.
we'll give you a second. But if anybody else want to hop in the queue, hop on
Hey,
the queue.
B, did they start recording yet for Dead End Sports?
They all. I think so.
Okay, I was gonna see if you wanted to ask them the one got a good question because I know all them niggas would have had different answers. I just want to imagine what Duce would have said because he always saying something unpopular. He would probably say something like Friday gotta go.
He said Friday gotta go.
He would have said Friday.
He's like, cause I believe Friday after next was the greatest Friday of all time.
But he said he couldn't hear anything.
All right,
Twitch ass bugs out on Discord calls.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, make sure you close your Twitch app.
Yeah, this goes to anybody listening or like in the chat right now. If you want to be in the show or you join the pod question queue, close Twitch because it might be some interference. But when we drag you over to the show, you'll know when you get dragged over because you can see it. You just hit like join chat.
Yeah, they live. They live on Dead End Sports right now.
Okay, never mind. We'll wait. I'll ask them another day.
Yeah, they live. Ask them on Sunday. Since everybody be here.
I could ask on Sunday, but then like again, I don't be having the mic on Sundays, so it's like
I'm just saying you can just ask them. Just like you want to ask them off.
You can make it your topic if you want, because I know you be struggling to get topics.
No, I didn't have one this past Sunday, but I had one the Sunday before last. I had one the last two ones. Okay. This past one I didn't have one. I was like, I don't got no topic this week.
That could be your backup topic if you don't remember nothing.
Yeah, it can't. You're right. Because I be trying to find happy stuff. I be trying to find like
because Mike be having them depressing.
No, that's what I'm saying, man. And see, my topic was depressing last time. It was about that girl that met the dude in Arizona and her body was
that was
dead.
a good topic though, because
I
had heard about that one.
Yeah, but it was still kind of like, oh damn. See, I be wanting like them fun topics instead.
All right.
So now you are not only muted, but you are deafened, so you can't hear us at all.
He said you are deafened.
That's what it says. It says he's deafened.
Yeah, I mean he turned his sound off, so he can't hear us either because he turned us off in his headphones.
Oh, and he's gone. And he's gone.
Oh man!
Oh, come on!
Jeez.
He's probably trying on the mobile.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's probably trying to. Anybody else up in here got a question? I know. I saw someone ask us on Twitter how we get the questions in. I think would that you respond to him, Kevin? About
I did. I responded asking him if he was in the Discord, but I don't know if he responded again after that.
He said something like I set it up or something like that. So I'm assuming he didn't have it, so he probably was going to create a Discord.
That's why I started with the first question was, "Are you in the Discord?" Right. I can't ask you nothing else if you're in the Discord.
Right.
I can look in the pod question queue real quick. Scan for some good questions.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go ahead and check in there and see if there's a question. And if Public Enemy B does show back up in the queue, I'll try to drag him back in.
All right, yeah. Carolina Kang asked us, he said, if you could play a video game with a celebrity, it could be a music artist, a movie star, etc., dead or alive, who would you want to play with and what game would it be? His answer was he wanted to play Madden with Bernie Mac. Listen, what game would you play? Who's a celebrity you'd play it with?
Well, okay. This was I mentioned this person before.
It's gonna be a woman, y'all. Be on the lookout. It's always a woman.
Rosario Dawson, because I know she games. The game that would be,
What game should be playing? B? I ain't never heard her say nothing about no games. Never. I'm not saying she don't. I'm just saying I haven't read it nowhere or heard it nowhere. So what games did she say she'd be playing, or did you just make this up?
I don't
to be
remember. I'm
wound
telling
up.
you, I'm not. I don't remember. But I
Mhm.
mean, she
Yo,
said she game. If I
right.
find it, I'll show you.
This
But
is completely irrelevant. But I met Rosario Dawson at the airport on the train. It was
Mhm.
like back when I was traveling for work. It was like 5 in the
Mhm.
morning, and I didn't realize it was her because she was until I realized I was like, wait, is that Rosario Dawson? She's really nice. She's really nice. I kept it low key because I didn't want to draw attention to her. So, but I never
Yeah.
knew she gamed. She didn't seem like someone who would play video games. Like really, she didn't. But that's dope. So yeah, hopefully, BZ, one day your dreams will come true.
Yeah.
one day your dreams will come true.
You think we should get her as a guest on the show? Talk about games with us?
Hey,
Man, that'd be awesome.
BZ gonna be
We'll
all
try, B.
BZ gonna be all smiles.
Yeah, we'll try, B.
We'll
We'll
try.
try to make that happen for you. Rosario Dawson campaign next.
Yeah, that's the next one. The Rosario Dawson campaign. I don't know. I'm trying to think of somebody who I
Okay,
know plays games.
Kevin, I just sent you a YouTube video where she talks about video games and women in video games.
I see the video you sent me. I'm not gonna watch it right now, but I'm gonna watch it.
I'm just
and
letting you know.
Come back with what I learned from the video.
But I think I want to say, was it her or Aisha Tyler? I think
Aisha
Rosario
Tyler plays games.
I know. I'm just saying.
We know that.
I think Rosario plays like Tom Clancy game. I think she played like Call of Duty and stuff like that. So I would love to play.
Clancy, huh?
I would love to play. I would love to play Wildlands with her.
How convenient.
How convenient.
Y'all just gonna be sitting side by side in the chopper together.
I would love to
Stop
be.
it.
I would love to play. I would love to play Wildlands with her. I would love to play.
Taking out the Unidad and everything. Y'all just gonna have a good old time.
Yep,
ain't
we're gonna
y'all?
have a good. We're gonna have a good old time.
It's gonna be little fireworks. It's gonna be little fireworks and firearms. I feel it.
We're gonna have a good old time. Yeah. So that's a celebrity I would like to play with, and that's the game I would like to play with her. So, bam.
You want to Rosario Dawson and Ghost Recon?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
So
what about y'all? What y'all got?
I'm trying to think.
Mine is not going to be a woman because I like women, as everybody knows, but it's like it's too easy to go with that option.
It's not easy.
I'm going to say, you know what I'm saying, T-Pain campaign. Answer's always going to be T-Pain. What game will be played? Actually, no, fuck all that. I take it back. I'm going to have to put a T-Pain campaign on pause for a second.
Uh-oh.
The celebrity I play with is Wale, the rapper Wale.
Okay.
The game, SmackDown versus Raw, Here Comes the Pain. That's the game. I know that Wale loves wrestling and hip hop, and Here Comes the Pain is more like the most beloved wrestling games of all time. So,
what about you, Granddad?
Man, this is tough. I'm trying to think of somebody who like I know games, but it wouldn't just be. It would be something that's like. Let me think.
He gonna say something like, "Me and Freddie Gibbs, but we're gonna play Def Jam."
First of all, Freddie Gibbs don't play video games like that. Even though he has an arcade cabinet, it'd be old school. I would need to be something like okay, I know this would be a really really dope experience. So I'm trying to think somebody who I probably never came across, who I know plays video games. I'm trying to think.
Say, me and Mega Ran play Mega Man.
What? No, you know what? I'm gonna say this because I know we
and Ghostface play Avengers together.
First of all, I think Ghostface probably don't play games. No, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna pick because I know he games, and I think it'll be dope to play just to hear how he play. So I'm gonna pick Fonte from Little Brother. Number one, because first of all, like on the music side, it'd be dope because we can have a lot of conversation on that. But also, I want to play because I know he's into it. Ghost of Tsushima with Fonte. I just want to see how he interacts. Playing like the online mode, that'd be kind of dope.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that would be dope.
That'd be fun. Afro Andy thought you was gonna say Lupe in Street Fighter.
Lupe I thought about Lupe, but I was like, okay, because I don't play Street Fighter as much as I used to. But I think it would be cool just to play it with Lupe. But I think with Lupe, I don't know. That would be cool. But I think Lupe is was like an obvious answer. I want to be somebody who wouldn't be super obvious. But Lupe would be cool to play Street Fighter. But I don't even know if Lupe still like games like that. So
yeah, bro. That's real.
All right. That's the question. Dang,
Yeah,
too bad Public Enemy we couldn't get it up in here. I was curious to know what his question was.
I see him still talking with Diogen, like in the general chat, like they're trying to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if he wants to, I'll tell him to try again one last time. But then after, if it don't work this time, hey, we'll have to call it a show.
It's all good. Maybe next week, Public Enemy B. Have that
Yeah,
question.
yeah.
Keep that question on
Or
top.
if not, or if anything, he can pop it in Discord or probably pop it in the chat or something like that, and we can answer if he can't get on.
Yeah, man.
Stuff,
Hey,
Yeah.
people
Let me-
have problems. Stuff just don't work.
All right, before we get up out of here, Granddad, what you got going on your channel this week?
So I'm back to work, so I probably won't be able to do anything. Well, we'll do Gears 4 on your channel for sure on Thursday. And then maybe tomorrow if I can stream. I don't know. I'm gonna just kind of see, because like I'm sort of waiting for like a new game to really kind of start, because I know we got
Ghost coming this Friday, baby.
I know, because Ghost is coming out this Friday, and so is Aliens. Is Aliens coming out the same day, right? Or
That's coming out that Tuesday, the 24th.
okay. So yeah, I might, if I'm getting Ghost, I might.
We can stream that on Dead End Gaming. We can probably stream that.
We can do So if you want
Alien Fire Team.
Yeah, we could do Alien Fire Team on stream, and then I might stream Ghost if I have time Friday. I might just skip Fighting Game Friday and do a Ghost stream for the new expansion. We'll see.
What about you, Bloodbath?
Oh, my bad. Time out. How could I forget?
Yeah. How can you forget this Saturday?
Saturday,
Yeah.
CPU Rumble, Legends Rumble, SummerSlam weekend this Saturday, 3 p.m.
I'll be there.
DEW will be in the building. All the legends except for Hulk Hogan, because fuck that nigga. All right, fuck him. Go ahead.
Exactly. Everybody get your bets in as soon as Granddad posts the flyer on Thursday with all the rules and all the wrestlers. Put your picks in immediately.
Right.
Because the people you want will probably get picked up real quick.
Right.
And what's the max amount somebody can have? Like each person has what, 3?
I think three. Three picks. Yep. 3 picks, and then you can pick a superstar up to 3 times. So once the superstar is picked 3 times, then they're off the board. But you can pick $3 a pick, 3 pick max, so $9 total. And whoever's the last one in the Rumble gets that moolah.
Yeah. I can't wait for everybody to show up. It's gonna be a good time, y'all. The CPU Rumbles are easily some of the most exciting CPU like games that happen.
Oh yeah.
Is it my turn now?
What's going on with HID?
The HID boys are officially back, y'all. We dropped our new season 3 premiere early today. If you ain't seen it yet, let me know. I send you the link. I'm saying season 3 premiered over on the YouTube. The audio been uploaded for a couple days now. I was letting it marinate. I dropped that new hotness on y'all today. You know what I'm saying? The HID boys back in HD, back on their bullshit. Schedule's good. We got content to drop, so we ain't got shit to worry about. If you are a fan of the audio is crispy. If you're a fan of the video's only getting better. You know what I'm saying? It's me, our co-host, Quan the Baptist, Guantanamo Bay, Quantum Leap, you know what I'm saying? Quanti Bravo. So yeah, that's the new hotness. For the people who don't know, if you're a new listener and you don't know what it is, Hold Down Podcast is my battle rap podcast. I talk about battle rap and hip hop, all kinds of foolishness. But in our return episode, like season 3 premiere, it was strictly about Ultimate Madness 4, which is like a battle rap competition. So we didn't do no news nothing that week. It was just battles and reviews, because it was 8 motherfucking battles in round 1, Ultimate Madness. So 8 battles, 6 minutes to talk about. So it was like, nah, bro, we're just gonna talk about these battles and get out of here. But Hold Down Boys is back. Be ready to hear the foolishness every week. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a bitch, and tell a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Remember, the South Pole hold it down.
Yeah, and for me, if you in my Discord, please join if you're a producer and beat maker, join my Discord today, now, because tomorrow the sample for this month's sample challenge will be up in my Discord, and I will go live next Friday, the 27th, when we gonna play all our beats, our wonderful beats. So if you are, like I said, beat maker, producer, and if you want to join the Discord, join my Discord. Sample will be up tomorrow. You guys have a little over a week to chop it up, make a beat out of it, or make a couple of beats. I'll make whatever you wanted to make, and we're gonna go live, and I'm gonna play all our beats. And then you got to post your submission. It's in my Discord channel. You gonna see submissions and sample submissions on there. You just post your beat in there, and then we got to play them when I go live on my Twitch channel next Friday. So be on the lookout for that. Of course, Gears this Thursday with Granddad Willie. I I would if I wasn't doing our Friday this Friday. Oh yeah, our Friday this Friday with FIFA.
This Friday.
This Friday. And it's the same day Ghost come out. And it's like, damn, if I wasn't doing our Friday, I damn sure would have been streaming Ghost that Friday. But y'all probably might catch me do a streaming on a Ghost Saturday. But yeah, I'm be playing I'm gonna be doing our Friday with FIFA. We're doing Chicago versus Detroit. Of course, you got to play one song per artist. You know what I'm saying? For the represent for the city. You know, to kind of show a little bit the diverse of the city. So you can't, people can't play 5 Kanye joints and shit.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? So you just
I
gotta
really
pick
like that rule.
That's a good rule. That's a good rule.
Yeah, I told him that. I was like, man, because he was like, won't we just do 2 songs? I was like, you know what? Let's get gangster and just do only 1 song per artist. But you can still play like if the other Chicago artists have Kanye featured, you can still play that song, as long as the original song is by a different artist. You know what I'm saying? So, so that's how we're doing it. So that's going to be going on this Friday at 9:30. So be sure to check that one out if y'all haven't. And of course, as always, Dead and Hip Hop stuff is always going to be uploaded. We got It's the Mike Salon tomorrow. And of course, Dead End Sports, we live right now, but that actual live podcast is going to be up on Thursday. So be sure to check that out if you can't catch the live stream. And that's about it, I guess. Yeah, with that being said, hey, that'll do it for this episode. We will see y'all next week, episode 148. Peace out.
Peace, y'all.
Peace, y'all. Them documentaries, man, them like documentary type shits, them shits be good, man. Netflix killed it on that.
Oh yeah.
Yep, Central
Park. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Tiger King. Tiger King was good too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Really good. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like they killed it on them documentary type shows, man. But them original movies and shit, they be ass.
Yeah.
Tiger King. The funniest part of Tiger King is how they just had so much footage of Joe Exotic just ready to go. Like just so much shit to